woke up and gave a conscious effort to make sure you small minds get the larger message. Fuck the paper, fuck the house you dressing. If you ain't got bars to back it up, it's not impressive. Who run it? Who run it? Who run it? Who run it?
Oh man, what's up, bro? How you doing? You know what I'm saying? I'm born and raised around here. And they say, this Waldorf though, they say, what Don Marino trying to say to me, he said it's 100,000 living, cost of living. Nah, man, feel me? It's trenches everywhere. I got my man certified shooter. He pulled up on me in the trenches. You know what I'm saying? This is where we at. Free little heavy, man.
My nigga, I killed you once, but it's no proof, so you still hype. Just wrote these fire bars for nothing. What I feel like, as far as loyalty, you eye grind niggas ain't built right. If that's your man's, why would he pay to get you killed twice for real?
You know, but I've been getting a lot of angles in battle rap about me joining the army. So I felt I would answer some of the questions they asked me. So I would say,
right,
like when you from where I'm from, you know, my father was actively in jail. So, you know, I always had somebody on the, you know, the dark side to the streets. You know, the appeal of being a drug dealer, it loses a lot of the facade usually when it's too late for people. My father telling me at an early age, you know what I mean, like, you know, look where I'm at, you know what I mean, the streets ain't gonna get you nothing, but, you know, dad in jail worked a little different when he was really the man on the streets. So he telling you that and you see it for yourself. So it was like, my girlfriend got pregnant, had a baby on the way. So I'm just like, I'm trying to be there for my kids, you know what I mean? I don't want to have my kids grow up the way I did, you know, my father, you know, whatever. I love my father, but, you know, I want to see it. I want to be there. So I joined the army. It was a good opportunity presented to me, you feel me? I don't really get the angle. I'm like, everybody in the army is literally paid to train, to learn to kill a man in multiple fashions, whether a gun, whatever. Like, half the shit they rap about, that's what you really learning to do in the army. Like, the army ain't no joke, that shit, you know what I mean?
Right.
The army like jail in a sense, you know what I mean? I know a lot of people I was in the army with who was only there because of, in 2009, they called a charge and the judge said army or jail. He chose army and now he just a nigga in a uniform, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's why I don't like the angle, but I don't take them either. I don't make fun of people for their jobs and shit like that. Like when I battled Swamp, I didn't mention him working or anything because we men, you gotta eat, you gotta get it. So I'm not going, you can't knock the next man for how he choose to get it and choose to take care of his family, you know what I mean? Like,
right.
If you the garbage man, what am I supposed to laugh at you, you know what I mean? Like, anybody could hustle on the side and all that, but you know what I mean, a real man is gonna do whatever is necessary to take care of his family. So I don't get the angle, I really don't.
Right.
Like if you're not working law enforcement or I guess, or, you know,
right.
You know what I mean, something like that, I don't really get what's the angle. Like, yeah, I was 19, I had been in the streets, hadn't fucked my life up completely. So I'm like, man, yeah, I'm about to go before it's too late. Try to do something positive and right. I don't like that, especially coming from other black, you know what I mean? Like, we all black men, we black fathers. Like, I don't really get the angle, bro. I'm just being honest. You know what I mean? Like, that's like, you know, it's kind of like what Luck said to Calico, but in reverse. Like,
right.
If you a street dude, I'm looking at that like, yeah, I'm not judging you. You know what I mean? Like, I know you gonna do whatever you gotta do to eat.
Yeah, and take care of your family.
Yeah, but I feel the same way about somebody that's not doing the streets. You know what I mean? I don't think you're less tough because you tried to make something shake for your family on the, you know, the right side of the line. You know what I mean? Right.
So you had a father just basically telling you, like, you know, to stay out of the street life.
Yeah, like, I mean, he's like, you know what I mean? My father was, you know, a realist. He knew growing up, you know what I mean, around where I grew up and, you know, being his son, he knew I was going, you know, the streets was going to be right there telling me all this stuff, you know, my curiosity about my father. He knew I was going, you know what I mean? He just be smart, you know, putting something else on your mind, you know, basketball, books, girls, you know, just other things that'll keep you away from, you know, like, he said, you know, you like girls, right? You know what I mean? Where I'm at, it ain't no girls, you know what I mean? Like,
right.
School, that's where the girls at. He said, you do this, you do that. This is the, you know what I mean? This the reality.
Right.
Like, you know what I mean? Every time you go visit him, and then at the end, it's like, damn, like, he can't leave. Like, that's the reality. So you know what I mean? If you do what you got to do, but at the same time, you just know that ain't really no future in that for the long goal. You know what I mean? Eventually, you got to do something else. Eventually.
Right. So, like, when the streets, like, when you was a youngin', you know, you joined the military, like,
Yeah.
you know, fresh out of high school?
Yeah. I mean, a year after.
A year after?
Yeah, I did a year of just, you know, being outside and, you know, like, you can't halfway the streets. So, you know what I mean? It ain't like you could try to do both. It's like, nah, if you neither going to be Nino Brown or you might as well be cornbread. Like, you just get away from that. So
Right.
it just be like, I was kind of trying to, I guess, dabble in the middle, and then it's just like, nah, that ain't gonna work. Something's gotta shake either this way or that way. And for me, it just, you know what I mean?
Right.
It fell on this side of the spectrum. But you know what I mean? I still, you know what I mean? Like, I don't feel like it made me a different person. It's just, nah, like, at the end of the day, I got a family. I'm trying to get it. I'm trying to be rich. I can't be rich in jail. Rich in jail is like being up on commissary. That's not enough for me.
Right.
I want the rich and Millie, you know what I mean? I want to know what that feel like. I want to do that with my life, so I got to make it happen. However, I got to get it to do it and get there, and that's what I'm going to do, but I'm going to still be smart at the end of the day. Because I'm not trying to lose years, time, or everything. Nah, I'm trying to gain. We lost enough already.
So, did you ever, like, I guess, like, did you ever feel like the military changed you in a sense?
Yeah. The military showed me how lazy I was. Because I was like, man, they got me doing all of this crazy, dumb shit I don't want to do. And then you just start valuing time. You just be like, man, all that time I had, I could have got all of this accomplished with my time. You know what I mean? So that's like the military put a focus on me because I just realized how I was wasting time.
Right.
If anything, I don't feel like it changed me, it made me a better or worse person. Because I had experienced enough after, you know, most of my life. By the time I had joined the military, it was just time. When you realize how much time you wasting, you know what I mean? Like I'm getting up 3:50 in the morning every day. I'm mad to get up at 9 o'clock before then. You start realizing time and how much more you can accomplish in a day. It's just like a wake up call, you know what I mean? Some people, I mean, it's all about what you make it though. Like, I learned a lot there.
So do you feel like, you know, I feel like people is gonna look at my channel, like the streets gonna look at my channel and stuff, and maybe it's some kids out there that want to join the military that came from the street life like yourself. So what was your advice would be for them?
I mean, I would just try to make the most out of it for me. Like, you gotta be selfish when you're making a decision like that. You know what I mean? You can't buy into Uncle Sam's dream. Because at the end of the day, Uncle Sam's dream wasn't meant for you to buy into. You know what I'm saying? You gotta know, all right, there's a trade-off. I'm coming here to accomplish boom, boom, boom. Because he gonna get his, you know what I mean? So it just be like, all right, you get accomplish your goals or whatever you said to get from it, and then you need to get out. If you almost done, finish. If you like it, stay. But you still gotta have your goals and your tasks that you're trying to get out of joining. Like, don't let nobody think that it's not about you. The whole entire shit is about you. We can't buy into the complete hierarchy system that was never designed for us. Like, don't fall in love with the rank or duty or feel like it's just, it's all about what your focus is. Like, what are you trying to accomplish? And that has to be your motivation. And if you get that accomplished and you still want to go, then that's fine. But you can never let them try to predetermine what your enlighter should be. Because think about it, if they get me going and they don't want me no more, then now I'm at a loss. Because I don't know how to get up and get myself going. You know, that's why you always make it about self. I'm not getting up in the morning because they're making me. I'm getting up in the morning because I want to get up. I'm getting up because this is what I want to do. So as long as you keep yourself as a primary, when you're out the army, you can get yourself up in the morning because you want to get up. You're not like the army's getting me up because, you know, when you don't have it no more, now you're at a loss. I've been doing this for years. I don't know what to do. That's why you always make it self. I'm getting fit because I want to be physically fit. I want to stop the women on Venice Beach for me, not because they're making me do it. So then even when you get out, I can do this because I want to, not because I feel like it's something they obligated me to do. You know what I mean? That's what I learned from it. It's all about self-preservation. I'm a big old general, as Kevin Gates would say.
I feel you, man.
Yeah.
I feel you. So that was the real talk, man.
Nah, yeah, you already know, man. We certified out here. Certified shooters, you know what I mean? My bro pulled up on me. We out here. Quban, TMT, CNC, Goonies. Freedom.
My life. I love my city, but most people can't escape the trap. No more applause, no more my man getting clapped. We tend to oversee what the real problems are. Instead, we try to forget them. Sitting at the bar, it's time to take a stand for every ounce of pain. Become adults, no finger waving, let's take the blame. Let me spit the truth, what the people wanna hear. Vazina flow, making sure that you see it clear. Don't complain about the hate when you